Hi, my friends. I'm back again with a brand new question on the Grief and Loss Frequently Asked Questions video series. Today's question is really interesting. So this person asks, should I try not to be attached so as to avoid the pain of loss? Isn't that a great question? So I have a lot to say about this, but I'll try and keep it as short and concise as I can. The Buddhist view is that suffering is caused by attachment, right? They say that the more you attach yourself to people and things in this illusory world, the more suffering you create for yourself. But here's the thing. As humans, we manifest what we want through desire. That is how we create our lives, our realities while we are still here. And so desire to me is not a bad word. Desire is what leads to attachment. I mean, think about the people in your life, the pets in your life, your possessions, your home, your friends. You're attached to all of that, and so am I. So how can that be wrong? Because what connects us to people is love. And so I'm not sure I subscribe entirely to the Buddhist point of view that attachment creates suffering. There is a morsel of truth in that, but I have a tangential point of view on that. The second thing I want to say is that desire is what makes us alive. It adds color and texture to our lives. Without desire, our lives would be like a landscape in gray tones, right? Desire is what brings us alive. It helps us create and manifest what we want in our lives. Everything from the school you went to, the model of car that you bought, the business that you wanted to create, the kind of friends who you love to hang out with, the flavor of ice cream you want to order, everything is based in desire. Everything begins with a desire. So I would say that desire is necessary even to navigate this human experience. Now, if you cut desire out of your life because you want to remain unattached and therefore you will not suffer the pain of loss, your life is going to be really meaningless in my view. So it's far more realistic to embrace that pain is a part of life. Pain is part of this human experience that we are navigating. Yes, it's difficult. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, we all struggle through the loss of people we love, the pets we adore, job situations, jobs that are lost, homes that are lost, possessions that go out of our lives. Everything is in a constant change of flux. But that's sort of the life we signed up for when we said yes to arriving here and being these humans on planet Earth. So instead of shutting your heart out, because your heart is the center of love, that's where all your emotions live, and it is so powerful to be able to love and connect and share the oneness with people in your life. So instead of shutting off your love, what I would say is love deeper, because you know everything has a finite end. Everyone in your life and everything in your life will come to its organic, natural end. You will come to your end and I will come to mine. So let's be in each other's lives at this time, enjoying each other fully and completely. That is how I view desire. So there are three things I want to say before I end the video. You're setting yourself up for heartache if you go down the road where you're trying to avoid pain and avoid loss, because that's just not going to happen on the human journey. Loss and pain are part of this experience. So the first thing is learn to embrace pain as a natural part of life. There is going to be pain in connecting with people and having people leave you, betray you, abandon you, in relationships coming to their natural end sometimes before you're ready for it, somebody walking out on your relationship, somebody putting an end to what you thought was beautiful. So embrace that pain is a natural part of life. That's number one. Number two, help those who are in pain. That's why we are given pain, so that when we understand what pain feels like and how hard it is to endure, we are in a better place to reach out to those who are struggling in the same way. That really is the meaning of the human journey. I feel pain, so I connect with your pain. I see your humanness much more vividly and much more clearly and much more beautifully because I know what it is to suffer loss. So embrace that you are in pain, and because you know pain, you are able to connect with other people who are in pain and help them relieve their suffering in some small way. And the third thing I want to say is listen to your own pain. This is so hard to do and so many people struggle with it, but listen to your own pain as a way to understand what it's saying to you. How is it speaking to you? This is so important because if you don't listen to your pain, that's when you shut your heart off. You begin to think pain is something terrible, it is to be avoided, it is something you need to distract yourself from, you need to hide from it, you need to numb it, and that creates more suffering. Conversely, actually, that creates more suffering. So it's a much better idea to learn how to listen to your pain, embrace the messages that pain is bringing you, and move through the painful experience. That is the way we are meant to respond to pain, not to react to it and not to hide from it. So, to come back to your original question, which is, should I try not to be attached so as to avoid the pain of loss? I would say, no. Be attached. Love fully, love completely, love deeply. Love everyone who comes into your life as well as you can. And just understand that love is the greatest gift that you get to leave behind when the time that you have spent here comes to its natural conclusion. So, I hope you take away some useful insights from this video. Please share this video if it speaks to you. Leave a comment below and tell me what you liked about it, what insight you're taking away. If you have any further questions, I would be happy to respond to them. Until tomorrow, much love to you. I'll be back tomorrow with a brand new question on the Grief and Loss Q&A series. Take care.